Hi, as an intuitive reader, colour is really important to understand. Um, Colour in tarot, your eye can be drawn to, and because tarot cards have different interpretations depending on the spreads and the other cards around them, colour is one way that you can feel into the spread and feel into the card as to what the interpretation may be for that particular spread. I want to talk about brown today. Brown is a colour often overlooked, actually, when you think about it. But brown, to me, it's really earthy. It represents groundedness. It's a really practical colour. It's a stable colour. It's quite nurturing and solid. It's actually really good to build manifestations from, think about the ground up. So when you're seeing brown in a card, let me show you how that might work. Have a look at the Page of Pentacles and you can see here there's brown in the dirt over here where there's some seeds planted, okay? Pages are all around planting the seeds, so it makes sense in that respect. So he's planting his seeds and he's waiting for his goods to grow. And then you move over to the Knight of Pentacles and there's that fallow ground. The Knight's much closer to it. He's patiently waiting for his beautiful crop to grow and his riches to come in. It's very stable. It's very practical. You can see browns on his horse here too. It's all the same thing. And then you move over here to the Queen of Pentacles and her crops have come in, her riches have arrived. And look at the browns all around her. She's very grounding, she's very nurturing, she's a beautiful queen. And she's sitting there in nature, so it makes sense. You've got lots of browns there. Actually, there's other pentacles that have browns in them as well. You can see here. Now, this is an interesting one. You've got the crutches here in the Five of Pentacles. They're really stable. They're holding him up and supporting him because his poor feet, are in such bad shape and not working at the moment. I mean, look at him, the poor chap. So he's got these crutches holding him up. So if I was reading this card and I was drawn to the crutches of all things in the card, if that's where your eye's drawn, it would definitely be that, look, whilst things are feeling pretty grim, there is stability around you. You are being supported. So that's how I would read that. If you have a look in the moon, you've got the dog. It's another type, colour brown, but it's brown. And the dog is that tamed side of yourself. So it makes sense, doesn't it? Stable, practical. He's a tame dog. Where else? Okay, so down here we've got the Ten of Wands and we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Both cards around working. I mean, they can mean different things when it comes to work, but they're both about working, and there's lots of browns in there. Stable, practical, hard-working browns. And then up here, the other couple I just wanted to quickly talk about. Look at the Two of Wands. He's got this brown cape here. There's loads of brown in this card. The Two of Wands is around decisions, but, just to stay or go. Often it's to stay or go. And, the browns representing, look, he's holding on to the here, which is stuck here. It's showing he feels stable and safe and he's reluctant to jump into the unknown. So it makes sense that there's a lot of brown there. And there's a really murky brown here in the Ten of Swords. You've got this brown that he's wearing, and it's the same colour as the brown of the ground. And the way I see this, it's almost like you're dissolving back into the ground. Remember, tens are endings, so it's the end of something pretty horrible by the looks of that. I mean, it's not always interpreted that way, but if you're looking at this brown, if you're caught to this murky sort of, it's like you're sinking back into the earth, ready to plant those seeds for your new beginnings, which are over here in the Page of Pentacles. It's just one way you can read it. It's not necessarily the only way, of course. So that's some examples of how I would be interpreting brown in tarot. I hope you enjoyed that, and I've got a couple of colours to go and we've done the series. So I'll talk to you later. See ya.